Great Britain's Georgia Hunter-Bell, Dina Asher-Smith, and Max Burgin produced impressive performances at the Diamond League final as they finalized their preparations for next month's World Championships. The trio, each named in the British squad for Tokyo earlier this week, achieved second-place finishes in Zurich with just 16 days until the action gets underway in Tokyo on September 13. Having last week chosen to target the 800m in pursuit of another global podium, Olympic 1,500-meter bronze medalist Hunter-Bell ran a personal best 1 minute 55.96 seconds in that event as she finished runner-up in a thrilling finish against Switzerland's Audrey Werro, 1 minute and 55.91 seconds. That time moved Hunter-Bell, whose decision to switch to the 800m could see her line up alongside training partner and Olympic champion Keely Hodgkinson in the world final, above Dame Kelly Holmes to third on the British all-time list. "It would be amazing to make the world podium," Hunter-Bell told BBC World Service Sport. "I don't think two British athletes have been on the podium together since maybe Sebastian Coe, Steve Cram, or Steve Ovett, so if me and Keely could do that, it would be pretty special." Asher-Smith competed in both sprint finals as she continued to build momentum before Tokyo, following up a third-place finish in the 100m with second in the 200m. The 29-year-old took the decision to change her training setup mid-season, returning back home to London following a period in the United States. It was former training partner Julian Alfred, St. Lucia's Olympic champion, who took victory in the 100m in 10.76 seconds, with Asher-Smith running 10.94. The Briton returned less than 90 minutes later for the 200m, in which she clocked 22.18 in finishing runner-up to American Brittany Brown, 22.13, while fellow Briton Amy Hunt placed fifth in 22.61. "I'm really happy and so proud of myself to be competitive. With a huge coaching change and changing continents halfway through the season, it's testament to the great people I've got around me and my own resilience," Asher-Smith said. "I know what I'm capable of and I'm in great shape and I'm not going to let anything stop me." American Noah Lyles starred in the final event of the night, overhauling Olympic champion Letzel Tebogo in an enthralling finish to the men's 200-meter. Lyles, the Olympic champion in the 100m, endured an injury-disrupted start to the season but showed he is peaking at the optimal time by winning in 19.74, ahead of Botswana's Tebogo who finished in 19.76. Britain's World Indoor 60m champion Jeremiah Azu, 10.03, placed fourth in a men's 100-meter final won by American former world champion Christian Coleman in 9.97. In the men's 800-meter final, Burgin demonstrated his readiness to challenge for a global medal by pushing Olympic champion Emmanuel Wanyonyi to the line. Burgin exchanged a smile with the Kenyan after threatening to overhaul him in the final meters, finishing just outside his personal best in 1 minute and 42.42 seconds as Wanyonyi won in 1 minute and 42.37 seconds and Canada's world champion Marco Arap had to settle for third. Britain's world indoor champion Amber Anning, 24, ran a season's best 49.75 seconds for fifth in the women's 400-meter, won by Bahrain's Silwa Eid Nazer in 48.70. George Mills, making his return to action after he suffered a fractured wrist in a fall at the London Diamond League in July, took on the pace in the men's 3.000m but faded in the home straight. Mills, who has chosen to focus on the 5.000m in Tokyo having broken Mo Farah's British record in that event in June, crossed the line seventh. Hannah Nuttall was eighth in 8 minutes and 44.74 seconds in the women's final, won by Ethiopia's Fante Bulena in 8 minutes and 40.56 seconds. Reigning world champions Femke Bol and Karsten Warholm both starred in the 400-meter hurdles finals with meeting records. Bol clocked 52.18 seconds to win the Diamond League final for a fifth consecutive year, while Warholm ran 46.70 to win his third title. Britain's Alastair Chalmers was seventh in the men's final in 48.88. 6 field events took place in a temporary arena in the city centre on Wednesday, before the remaining 26 trophies were decided at the Letzigrund Stadium. The two-day winner-takes-all Diamond League final was contested by the athletes who amassed the most points across the season's 14 regular series meetings. The season-ending World Athletics Championships take place from 13 to 21 September, with live coverage across the BBC.